What's up, everybody? This is RJ Rogers here with the RJ Rogers podcast blogs. Blogs. Um, Today's show, I want to talk a little bit more about why why is the MC. I want to talk about Marvel Studios. When it comes to the Avengers Doomsday, Secret Wars, where we are at this point, how's the audience feeling about this? Everybody was kind of having mixed signals about, okay, great, Robert Downey Jr. is back, but he's not back as Iron Man. He's back as Doctor Victor Von Doom, Doctor Doom. Um, we know that he's not going to appear in Fantastic Four, probably not in the post credit scene. So I think a lot of reasons why a lot of these films are not getting a lot of attention in theaters. Well, I could tell you another reason. That's something I want to address in this video is the price of movie tickets. Movie tickets are too expensive, man. You know, if I were to pull up my AMC movie app on my phone, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be paying around, typically, especially if it's a new movie that's getting any type of appraisal, I'm probably going to pay more than 20 something dollars, going probably past 30, going into 40. If I were to book a movie ticket right now, it probably costs me a little bit more than I bargained. So you got people that just said, look, and there are a lot of folks who are saying, you know, I'd rather wait till it pops out on Disney Plus, which is in less than 2 short months. And that's something that Disney and Marvel and executives at Disney need to reconsider. Like, you might want to keep movies in theaters. I think Lilo and Stitch might be staying in theaters for a minute because it's making a lot of money. I think what it is that, and on top of that, they're pushing too many movies. Like Lilo and Stitch just came out in theaters not long ago. Then they have a Pixar movie that just came out, I think, this past weekend. I think Disney's putting too many movies, and they're not spreading them out fair enough to where they're not letting their other projects make a little bit of revenue or make a profit. And then soon as that week's instead they got them so close to each other, like, okay, this guy's going to do good for 3 weeks, but then after 3 weeks, this Disney movie project's going to make this much money. I just think, in my opinion, that I think that it kind of costs a little bit too much, and it's probably making people say, "Look, I'd rather pick one movie. I'm not going to run back to the theater to go see it, and then spend another like $30 plus to go see a movie." What does that say about Avengers Doomsday? So they know that they have to make money off of this, especially for how many actors. They got almost 30 plus actors that are doing this movie. And you also got one of the highest paid actors, Robert Downey Jr., to come back to play another character. So how you gonna recoup everything from the production costs, the advertising? I mean, the constant advertising they have to put to push people into theaters. Marvel movies used to feel like an event, but now a lot of people and several people on social media and on YouTube, content creators, are now saying it's more like doing homework. Oh, in order for me to see this movie, I gotta go back and watch this Disney Plus Marvel show. Oh, I gotta go see this Marvel movie. I gotta pull it up on Disney Plus. It's making people run back and do assignments that was unnecessary, and I kind of see where the frustration came from. Matter of fact, I have family members that have also expressed their complaint about that for many years when it comes to either Star Wars, James Bond, Harry Potter, all these other franchise movies. They feel like, do I have to go back and watch all these other films? And sometimes I tell them no, but then there are times where if I say they don't have to, they're going to get confused. So, movies in general. So, movie studios have gotten to the point where they kind of push the envelope of saying you have to go back to watch these films in order to make sense with this film. Um, that really does, and I can understand the frustration with everyone. And I feel as though I think what they should do is just look. They don't have to. They can just do 2 or 3 minutes of explanation, and there you go, you're already caught up. And that's pretty much what Thunderbolts did. I mean, they talked about each of these characters. They took their time with each character, from Bob to Bucky to Yelena, the Red Guardian, the Sentry. Well, pretty much Bob is the Sentry. Ghost, Taskmaster. I mean, they explained to each member of the team, even even with John Walker. I mean, they gave these guys enough time, even enough time for them to interact, to have their moments to shine, and what they're capable of, and that's what worked for me. Um, to me, I think now Avengers Doomsday. So instead of having it in the summer, which usually an Avengers movie always falls in summer, but now for the first time, it's going to fall in the December category, the Christmas category, because they really need to make money. They want this to be a success, and they're gonna pull whatever project was supposed to be in December before this announcement. They are going to. I saw that. You ain't slick. I don't know what that was, but anyway, um, I think what they should do going forward, if you get, they're going to have to, yes, let it be a Christmas event. Let it be a special event. That's what Marvel movies should have been, a special event. Like, you're getting a very specialized television movie, uh, cinematic epics episode, almost like a soap opera. That's how Star Wars was. It was a special event. But now it's more like it fell into the TV category. The quality definitely took a big tank. So it makes perfect sense why some people are saying, man, Star Wars is not what it used to be. And some people are saying the same about Marvel. So I think Avengers Doomsday, you got Fantastic Four. I think that movie's going to do well. Because remember, they've been trying to get the Fantastic Four right for many years. Of course, its biggest challenge is going up against Superman, and I'm already hearing about ticket sales for Superman. Certain days of the movie showing is already sold out. So, people are going to be running the theaters to go see that. And Fantastic Four is tracking very well, but of course, you won't see that movie till towards the end of July. So, Superman's got a couple of weeks to stand on his two legs, but also, I think what we're going to see next, now, Avengers Doomsday, they're going to have to pay off a lot of stuff. I mean, how are you going to tie in with everything with the X-Men, Fantastic Four, Avengers, whether they are honorary Avenger members, you might be dealing with a variant from another universe. I think what Marvel's main goal should be is to just get to the finish line, finish this saga of the multiverse saga, and just reboot it from, just do a hard reboot. My opinion. Now, soft reboot, I'm okay with. As long as you get to redo everything, you got all the characters that you need. The mutant saga needs to be the fresh start. New cast of characters, new cast of actors playing the legendary character of the X-Men. Um, I think that's what you need to do for the time being, is really reset everything in motion. I'm only down to like a minute. So, Avengers Secret Wars, I'm not sure how that's going to scope up. I mean, then we got movies in between these two big giant Avenger films. You got Spider-Man Brand New Day coming out. Matter of fact, no. Now that's supposed to be the first one before. It's going to be before Avengers Doomsday. But you still got a couple of Marvel movies that are still slated to come out if they don't change anything. I don't know, guys. I think what's going to happen going forward, we might get more updates about it. Of course, I'm hearing that not many actors have signed a contract yet, so that's part of the reason why we're not hearing about Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson, is Samuel Jackson coming back? How many characters? There were characters that were kind of in question. Like, we didn't get none of the Guardian characters showing up in Avengers Doomsday, which is kind of like, oh man, that's kind of odd. You don't have this other group that teamed up with the Avengers at one point. I'm not really sure, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's kind of a rush video. I'm kind of taking my time out. Oh, great. My monitor about to go to sleep on me. But I will do more of these videos going forward. I'm just going to do them once a week. I am putting a friend of mine and I are putting a podcast show together. I'm not going to say how far along we are with that just yet. I'll let you guys know in the next episode how that's shaping up. I also want to get something going with this channel as well. I've been consistent with the RJ Rogers podcast show. It's just that the podcast show, I'm going to just say, has not gained a lot of attraction. And then on top of that, I started doing deliveries as of late, but now the deliveries and freight has slowed down due to the economy. I might be able to have more time to do these videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed this edition of the RJ Rogers podcast blogs, and I will see you guys in the next one.